Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Dejon Terry off to Oklahoma. Look, this is not something that I've really talked a whole lot about. You go back to the fact that Dejon Terry missed all of spring camp. And you know, you guys know where I get most of my information. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus in this video. I'm going by message boards, insiders, experts, putting some information together to where I come up with my thought process on Dejon Terry and his decision to go to Oklahoma. Look, it goes back to spring. And when he wasn't on campus, the rumor coming out was that his mother was sick and he could not be with the team. He had to be back home. And that's why I didn't talk about it, because that's personal circumstances. That is personal issues that Dejon Terry is dealing with. Follow that up about a week or so ago when he entered his name into the transfer portal. All of the rumors, all of the news, all of the scoop was that Dejon Terry wanted to get closer to home to be with a sick mother, sick relative, sick somebody in his family dealing with personal issues. Again, I chose to not make a video about that. Now the news comes out today. Dejon Terry has decided to transfer to Oklahoma. I don't know if you're familiar with the map, but if you go look at the distance between Meridian, Mississippi, which is where Dejon Terry is from, and Norman, Oklahoma, it is a 10-hour drive. Now, how far is it from Knoxville? It's a little over a 6-hour drive to get home. So are we trying to get closer to home, or are we playing the NIL game? Are we playing I need more playing time? What are we doing? Why is Dejon Terry off to Oklahoma? We're going to talk about it, but as always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash the thumbs up just below the video. That is quick, free, and easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, you want to go a little further, there's a button that says thanks. It is like a super chat on a video, a little tip in the tip jar. We would greatly appreciate that as well. And also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're not media, especially on a video like this. We are building a community of Tennessee fans. We come together. We talk about the news, the rumors, the gossip, everything going on surrounding Tennessee football. And that's why I wanted to talk about this particular topic, Dejon Terry being off to Oklahoma. I want to get your feedback, but if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, click that bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Got all kinds of fun content coming your way. Going to be live on Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, playing NCAA football. Also Wednesday, June the 7th, 7 p.m. Eastern time, myself, Coach Jay, George McIntyre versus Deuce Knight, live film breakdown. And then Thursday, June the 15th, at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be hanging out with Sports Talk Jay. So busy month coming up. Make sure you guys are dialed in so you don't miss out. But let's take a look. The article here from HeartlandCollegeSports.com. Oklahoma lands Tennessee transfer defensive tackle Dejon Terry. Here's what he says in his social media post. Dejon Terry says, "It's been a great honor to call Tennessee my home sweet home for the past 2 years. From my first days on campus, I did nothing but give my all for my teammates, coaches, and every other person that helped me on my journey as a Vol. For me to obtain my goals and aspirations, my family and I have decided it would be best for me to enter the transfer portal. I could not be where I am today without every person that has entered my life here in Knoxville. Thank you so much." Now, when I read that, I got no problem with that. And that's the whole reason for this video. I got no problem with a kid entering the portal to go make more money, to go play the NIL game, to go seek playing time. If you need to be closer to family, I got no problem with that. And that's why I chose to be silent on this Dejon Terry situation the entire way through. And then I see he's taking a visit to Oklahoma. Today, the news comes out that he's going to Oklahoma. It makes no sense. So again, you guys know where I get most of my information. I'm not going to name drop because I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. But what I've seen today is that kids lie. This kid did not tell the truth. Why did he not just come out and say, "I'm going to go get mine"? Even it sounds like the coaching staff is even confused by this decision. Now, I was unaware of this, but I did see where Austin Price was talking about Dejon Terry in Tennessee. He actually said that Rodney Garner helped him get the spot at Kansas. And you guys know I've been a big fan of Dejon Terry since he entered his name in the portal and Tennessee's name started to kind of circulate around that. I think he's got all kinds of potential, all the athleticism to be an impact player. But it's a money year for Dejon Terry. Dejon Terry's got to get it done this season and was part of the problem because he was not going to make it into the 2 deep. Seen projected depth charts that had him listed at 3rd at that defensive tackle spot. You've got Omari Thomas, Bryson Eason, Elijah Simmons, Omar Norman Lott came in via the transfer portal. Plus, you've got big-time stud freshman David Hobbs. At one point, I think On3 had him as a 5-star prospect. We know what Rodney Garner is doing on the recruiting trail with that defensive line. He is stacking recruiting classes, the edge position, defensive tackle. This class of 24 is shaping up to be really, really good. Tennessee in a good spot with 4-star defensive lineman Kamarion Franklin. He's in videos talking about Alabama, Auburn, and Ole Miss, flashing that VAWLS sign. You got to feel good about it. Williams Winery, where is Tennessee at with him? It is a Tennessee-Oklahoma battle for the 5-star defensive lineman. Tons of official visits coming up. June the 2nd, going to be in Georgia. Following that up, June the 9th at Oklahoma. Then Tennessee on the 16th. Missouri, June the 23rd, and then Oregon, he's going to take an in-season visit on September the 22nd. Jordan Ross, 5-star defensive lineman. Cam Fountain. So many players that Rodney Garner is adding, and the guys that are currently on this roster. I think Tennessee is going to be just fine. DeJoun Terry, I was excited about him, but he was a depth piece, and maybe he's going to Oklahoma seeking NIL. Maybe he's going to Oklahoma seeking playing time. I've got no problem with that. But did you lie? DeJoun Terry, did you lie to your coaches, to your teammates? Did you lie and say you were doing it for personal reasons, for family reasons, to get closer to home because of a sick mother? Why not man up and say why you're entering the portal? I got no problem with that. If DeJoun Terry had come out and said, look, I'm trying to make that bag. I need to make a little money for whatever reason. I got to get playing time. I got to get on the field more. I'm buried on the depth chart. Or if he had just put out that he was entering the portal, don't say anything, but using a sick relative. And again, this is speculation. This is speculation and raw emotion, reading that he's transferring further away, 4 more hours in the car, closer to home. Get out of here with that. The article goes on to say, originally from Mississippi, Terry spent his first 2 seasons at Kansas before transferring to Tennessee in 2021. 6'4", 321 pounds. Terry totaled 35 tackles, 6 for loss, 3 sacks in 25 games for the VAWLS over the past 2 seasons. In 2023, he was set to be a 5th-year senior with Tennessee, but opted for a change in scenery, which landed him in Norman. 2022, he entered the starting lineup against LSU and stayed there for the next 7 contests, piling up 16 tackles, 3.5 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. And again, I think DeJoun Terry's a depth piece, but if you go put in the work, if you listen to Coach G, the best developer of talent on the defensive line in the entire country, is that the problem? Did you not want to put in the work? DeJoun Terry had an opportunity to finish off a career at Tennessee strong, and he chose to go elsewhere. It says here's the 5th transfer portal addition along the defensive line for Oklahoma. Rattles off some of the stuff there about them. I don't care about Oklahoma. I only care about Tennessee. What are your thoughts on this? And again, I know this video is a little different from what I typically do on this channel. Typically, I choose to take the high road and not really get into this type of stuff. But I don't know why, seeing that DeJoun Terry missed the spring, and then it even came out further. He missed spring camp, and everybody's like, hold on a second. Why is he visiting Oklahoma? There's like 3 steps here. Missed spring camp because of family issues. Takes the visit to Oklahoma. The fan base starts to scratch their head and say, why is he visiting Oklahoma? That's not closer to home. That would do nothing for him. People are questioning why. And now he ends up committing to Oklahoma. And it came out, why is he doing this? Why is he visiting Oklahoma? And it's, well, maybe he took extra classes. He graduated early so his mom could see him walk the stage. And now he's jumping in for NIL. And it's like this whirlwind of mixed information. And maybe that's why I'm so irritated, frustrated. Maybe we don't know the true story. Maybe we don't know the full story. But I want to hear from you guys. Jump into the comment section. Let me know. As always, make sure you smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Keep those memberships up to date. If you are a member of this channel, make sure you keep it up to date. It expires every 30 days. I see the numbers kind of go up and down and up and down. Make sure you keep those intact. If you want to be a part of that, hit the join button down below. It's only $1 a month to financially support what we're doing around here. Also, go check out the merchandise, bonfire.com/store/talkinballs. We appreciate any and all support. If you pick up the merch, I want to see it. Tag me up on Twitter at Boogie Bentley, repping that Talkin' Balls merch. Would love to see that. And just a quick reminder, dropped it at the top of the video. Tons of content. We're going to be live Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Thursday, June the 15th, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then also, I think that next week, the 3rd week of June, I think we're going to have a recruiting analyst from Rivals.com in the house talking a little Tennessee football and a little recruiting because it's going to be a big, big month for Tennessee. But that's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.